Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you're really good, and it's lovely to have you here for another pick a card reading. And today we're doing a no contact situation. How is that person feeling without you? Is it really over, or do they want to reach out? Do they want to reconnect? So you've got our three piles here, or we've got our three piles here. The first one is this card, which is the White Stag, the Protector. That is pile number one with a little silver pattern bead here. Pile number two, which is the Butterfly and the word Rebirth. That is pile number two with the little silver disc here. And then pile number three is the Pronghorn with the word Action. So that is pile number three and the silver key. So those are your three groups, your three piles to choose from. Go for the pile that is calling you. That's probably got your messages. And if there's more than one pile, then that's absolutely fine. Remember, it's timeless, so just, it's good for whenever you're finding it, and it's also general. So, just take the messages that feel right to you or pertinent to your situation. But other than that, I'll see you in your reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number one, and welcome back to your reading. So today we're doing a no contact situation. How are they feeling without you, not being in contact with you? Are they thinking it's really over, or do they want to come back? Do they want to reconcile? Do they want to reach out? And you chose to come into the reading under this card, which says White Stag. It's a lovely rare, very rare white stag, and it has the word protector on it. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. I think it's the legend of King Arthur, where the white stag is a stag that never can be caught. It's very elusive, really. So it's both rare and elusive, really. But anyway, let's see how that plays out in your reading. And you also came in with this little silver pattern bead here. So let's put that there so we can see it underneath your white stag there, or over your white stag, I should say. Now, I haven't pre-shuffled any oracle cards, so let's get straight to that. Let's see. So first of all, we're just going to ask how are they feeling without you. So and I just want to say thank you ever so much. If you have liked, if you have given me a thumbs up, if you've subscribed, and if you've commented, I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much for doing that. But let's ask, how does pile number one's, how is pile number one's person feeling, without pile number one in this no contact situation? What are their feelings? In this, I feel like this one, in this no contact situation, what are their feelings? Let's see what we've got here. Sadness. So they are feeling sad, pile number one. They are unhappy. They are not happy in the current situation. I think that's pretty self-explanatory there. So they're not happy to be without you. There is sadness in the situation for them. Yeah, that makes me, okay. Yeah, I feel they're feeling it feels quite heavy, doesn't it, all this blue here. Cut off, feeling sad, cut off. It feels a bit cold with this rain here, so maybe it's kind of it feels cold to them without you. Okay, so let's see what else we've got. How else? Let's go for these ones. How is pile number one's person feeling without pile number, I feel like that one, well, I know what that one is. So this one is the Lovers card. This relates to the Lovers in the tarot deck. So they feel, I feel like there's sadness, there's upset, there's hurt, there's still a lot of attraction here with all this beautiful red. Now you've got red and blue. Now red often represents the earth and blue represents the sky. And the Lovers, funnily enough, is often a sort of two, it's just making me feel with the earth and the sky that somehow that there is a sort of link between the two of you, and it is like the Lovers card, because that is a sort of like a soulmate, twin flame energy. And it feels to me like this person is thinking that you and them are sort of have a strong bond, have a strong link together. Certainly with the blue and the red here. Anyway, let's put that there. So first of all, let's get some tarot out. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, so how is pile number one's person feeling without pile number one? You know, in this no contact situation, how are they feeling without pile number one in this no contact situation? So we have the Hermit, we have the Six of Cups, we have the Eight of Wands. How are they feeling without pile number one? And we have the Four of Swords. Okay, and the overarching energy is the Six of Wands. Yeah, this person without you is feeling, the Four of Swords is about feeling, I mean, this woman looks very sad, doesn't she? She looks like she's very sad. The Four of Swords normally means a card of rest, a card of needing to, this person might actually be feeling quite low in their energy, might actually be quite ill through the separation, because the Four of Swords can be a need to recover from illness, feeling quite stressed, but a need to rest and recuperate. So I feel like this person with the Hermit as well is possibly looking for answers. They might be looking for answers about why the situation came into separation. They might be doing a lot of soul searching, trying to find wisdom, really. They are trying to go inwards and find wisdom, because that is the Hermit. And they're spending a lot of time alone. I feel like they're spending a lot of time alone, because that goes with the Four of Swords as well. And that there's a sadness, there's a real sadness and unhappiness to the separation for them. The overarching energy is the Six of Wands, and it shows a marriage scene here. It goes well with the Six of Cups. So it could be for some of you that this, you know, you're talking about somebody, because the Lover's card can talk about a choice in a situation. It can talk about choosing, having to make a choice. So it could be that this person that you're thinking about is in a committed situation, you know, because this shows a marriage here, but they're separated from you. So, but they're already in a committed situation, or that they want that recognition and commitment with you, because this clearly shows a marriage. So it could be either one of those two situations. So either you might have been in a third way or a third party situation with them, and you've come into separation, but they still feel this strong connection with you and a huge sadness that you're no longer in a connection with them. Or they are incredibly sad, they still feel this strong connection with you, and they want to create something solid with you. They want recognition and victory with you again. They want this, you know, this committed situation with you again, or to be in a committed situation with you. Now the Six of Cups is again a beautiful, beautiful energy. So they are remembering, and clearly in this, because the Six of Cups is also a card of nostalgia, looking back. So I feel like this person is looking back on the connection with nostalgia. This person is looking at this photograph. There are lots of photographs on the wall, lovingly. So it makes me feel that this person is looking back on you and their connection in a loving, nostalgic way. Now, what I've noticed in this card, which I haven't noticed before, are these three cups here. So again, it makes me feel that just for some of you, this might have been a third-party scenario and you are somewhere within that. But this person is looking back nostalgically about you and them. There's a lot of regret, possibly, as well. And I feel like with the Eight of Wands, because this particular Eight of Wands shows a postmistress with her bag of envelopes and messages and letters, I feel like this person wants to get a message to you quickly. They want to connect with you quickly, or they're thinking of doing it in a very speedy way. It may be a long distance thing, because the Eight of Wands can sometimes talk about long distance. So maybe there's a long distance connection between the two of you, and they have to travel a long way to get to you, possibly. But it makes me feel this person is having very loving feelings towards you, that they are deep in thought, trying to maybe work things out, to maybe protect the connection. Maybe they're thinking with a white stag that it's a very rare connection, it's a unique connection, It's something that comes along only once in a lifetime, because that is the energy of the white stag. White stags are incredibly rare. So maybe they're thinking this connection is really rare, and they want to protect it in some way. So that is kind of what I'm picking up here. In terms of astrological signs or zodiac signs, the Six of Cups is Scorpio, Eight of Wands is Sagittarius, Four of Swords is Libran energy, Six of Wands is Leo energy, and the Hermit is Virgo. So let's see what else we've got. Is there anything that we've got? What else we want to do? No, okay. So that's kind of how they're feeling without you. So let's see, you know, do they want to, I feel like they do want to reach out, but let's just pull a card on whether they want to reach out. I think for them, they are feeling like they don't want it to be over. That's how they're feeling. But let's pull some cards and see, you know, do they want to reach out? Do they want to reconnect? I feel like it's not over for them. I feel like that's already been answered. So do they want to reach out? Does pile number one's person want to reach out and reconnect with pile number one? Do they want to reach out and reconnect with pile number one? What's this? We've got the King of Cups. Let's pull these up so we can see it. King of Cups. Do they want to reach out and connect with pile number one? We have the Page of Cups. Do they want to reach out and connect with pile number one? We have the Page of Wands. I mean, definitely here. They definitely do, because you've got two pages here. Do they want to reach out and reconnect with pile number one, please? And then we have the Four of Cups. And the Seven of Swords is the overarching energy. So the Seven of Swords is the overarching energy. Right, okay. Now, the Seven of Swords can be read in a few ways. The Seven of Swords is usually doing something, well, it can be doing something unexpected in some way, but it can also, maybe something happened in this situation with the Seven of Swords, which was maybe somebody acted in a dishonest way, because the Seven of Swords energy can be a little bit of a dishonest energy. It clearly shows somebody here, you know, taking something that doesn't belong to them. So maybe there was some dishonesty or deception or some shady behaviour in this connection. Maybe it was around a choice, maybe it was around a three-way situation, maybe there was deceit or something like that, or somebody just came in, got what they want, and then left again. So some sort of an energy, that's the kind of energy that is the Seven of Swords, really. And it's the overarching energy in terms of, you know, do they want to reach out? So it might be that they kind of, maybe they want to reach out, but they don't want to, but they want to do it in a sort of a, not an open way, something like that. Or they want to do it in a secretive way, something along those lines, something like that. But they do want to reach out to you, so maybe it has to be done in secret. That's maybe what they're thinking. But the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands are cards of messages. Pages are also new beginnings. So I feel like this person, Page of Cups is an emotional new beginning, and the Page of Wands is a passionate new beginning. And it's also cards of messages, of getting a message to somebody. So I feel like this person does want to reach out to you. They do want to get a message to you. There is an attraction still towards you. There is feelings of love towards you, certainly with the King of Cups. I mean, I think this person has a lot of feeling for you, actually, because the King of Cups is a mature energy. It's a king that has deep feelings. Again, it kind of goes with all the kind of lovers, that sort of, what I was saying with the red and the blue. It's like this kind of strong, I think they feel they have this kind of strong, soulful connection with you, because the King of Cups is deeply emotional, very psychic, very creative. So I feel like this person is maybe, with the Hermit over it, trying to work out or think through ways of being able to express themselves emotionally to you, to tell you how they're feeling. Maybe in this period of no contact and separation, they have worked out their true feelings. And maybe before, with the Seven of Swords, they were possibly just in it for their own selfish means or their own selfish gains. and maybe they've realised now that they have deeper feelings, or that they've catched on to deeper feelings, or caught onto deeper feelings than maybe they originally thought they had. Maybe they've become enlightened with the Hermit card about their true feelings towards you. It could be something like that, and as a result, they would like to reach out and begin again. But there's still an element here. I mean, it could be that they are feeling that you would not be interested because maybe they've done something. So maybe there's something about you would not be interested, or you are maybe blocking them trying to come in with an offer, something like that. Maybe they're thinking that you would be blocked, or maybe they were blocked off before, or they were blocked off in the past, or they're blocked off to possibly, if it's a situation whereby this person is in a committed situation and they want to get back with you, you know, as somebody that they're having a relationship with, a third party relationship with. I feel this person might be blocked off to commitment, really. They want the relationship. They feel very strongly about you. They have nostalgic feelings about you. But if they're already in a committed situation, because you've got the Seven of Swords, I feel like they would want to come back to you and still, with the Lovers card here, have the two situations kind of going hand in hand. I feel like that is kind of how they would want to reach out to you, because you've got the Four of Cups here, and I just feel like they're sort of closed off to a committed situation with you, but they would definitely want a new beginning with you. They definitely want to kind of connect and reach out to you. They definitely want to express their feelings to you. They know that they've got deep feelings for you, but there's something about them where they want to do it. I think it's what I was saying before. They want to do it in secret, or they want it still to be secret in some way. That is kind of what I think is going on here, but they definitely do want to reach out. But let's see what else we've got in terms of... let's see if we've got this. What does these say? What is, you know, will they reach out? Do they want to reconcile? What have we got here? Replacing what was lost. I mean, that says it all. I feel like if they've lost you, they want to replace it. They want you, because they do see you as a star. They do see you as somebody very special to them. It is a very special connection for them. But I think there's some resistance to... particularly if they're still involved in another committed situation, that some of you that might be still the situation for some of you. There's some resistance still maybe to like a full-on commitment with you. You now have the opportunity to rejuvenate and start anew, create with a new perspective or outlook. This card may also indicate abundance is on the horizon. Yeah, they definitely want to come toward you. They definitely want to reach out, but there's still some... I don't know, there's still some secrecy about the situation. There's still something that might be that they want to keep hidden in some way. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. But anyway, let's see what else we've got. Let's get some more cards. So, okay, how are they feeling without pile number one, please? In this no contact situation, how are they feeling without pile number one? In this no contact situation. Moment. Think of a special moment that brought you much joy with your partner. I feel like they're doing a lot of that with the Six of Cups. They're looking back nostalgically. They're remembering all the things that you and them have done together, with a lot of love. Okay, what else have we got here? Trust. You need to have trust in a relationship in order for it to flourish. So maybe there wasn't trust. Maybe there has been a lack of trust with the Seven of Swords here. So that's something that you might want to consider. I think one more here. Cherish your relationship. So I feel like at the moment in this period of separation, they are beginning to cherish this situation, certainly. But anyway, pile number one, that has been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number two, and welcome back to your reading. So today we're doing a reading. It's a no contact situation, and we are asking, how are they feeling without you in this no contact situation? Is it really over, or do they want to reach out and maybe reconcile? So you came into the reading under this card that says butterfly, and the key word for that is rebirth. And it says, you can reinvent yourself, open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. So let's see how that plays out in your reading. You've also come in under this little silver circle here. So I am going to put that just there. Okay. Now I haven't pre-shuffled any oracle cards, so let's do that. I just want to say I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you're all okay. Thanks ever so much for all your lovely likes, your subscribes and your comments. I really, really appreciate that. Thanks so much for doing that. But let's start off with an oracle card. So let's just ask first of all, how are they feeling without you? So how is pile number 2's person feeling without pile number 2 in this no contact situation? How are they currently feeling in this no contact situation? What have we got here? So we have energy. Okay, so we have energy. And it's funny you've got energy and rebirth. I feel like there's a momentum, some sort of momentum going on with them. I mean, butterflies obviously also signify transformation. So I feel like there's also quite a lot of orange here, and I know energy is part of the red. It feels like there's a lot of energy within them, a lot of momentum within them. But anyway, let's see what else we have. Let's ask for this card. How is pile number 2's person currently feeling? Without pile number 2. What are they currently feeling without pile number 2, please? I feel like these two want to come out. What are these two? Let's see. So we have this one, which is the Page of Pentacles. So this is the Page of Pentacles. This relates to the Page of Pentacles. And this is Death. So it's funny you've got Death and you've got the butterfly here. So they definitely want, and with the energy, I feel like they're wanting new life, transformation. Page of Pentacles is a card of learning. So I feel like at the moment maybe they're doing a bit of healing, maybe they're doing a bit of learning about themselves, maybe they are wanting a renewal in some way, either in their own energy or in the energy of the connection. But there's there's something about a rising up for them. I'm not sure if it relates to you and them, but it definitely relates to them. They're going through some sort of transformative process. And it's giving them renewed energy, renewed vitality. Now, pages can talk about messages, bringing a message or sending a message, and new beginnings. So again, you've got 3 cards here around, out of the old and in with the new, having a new beginning in some way. So let's just see how that plays out for you and them. So let's see. Let's get some tarot out here. So let's ask, how is pile number 2's person currently feeling about pile number 2 in this no contact situation? What are their feelings in this no contact situation, please? How are they feeling, please, in this no contact situation? So I've got that one, which is again the Page of Cups. 2 pages there. So we've got the Page of Cups. How are they feeling in this new no contact situation? We have the Ten of Pentacles. How are they feeling in this no contact situation? We have Death again. How are they feeling in this no contact situation? And we have the Hierophant. Okay, and the overarching energy is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Right, okay, so they definitely want to transform. They're definitely going through a transformation, certainly. I feel like they're learning, again. The Page of Cups is often a message, and again, new beginnings. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles here. What I'm going to do, actually, I'm doing palm. I'm going to get some other clarification cards before I say anything else. So let's see. How is pile number 2 feeling without pile number 2's person feeling without pile number 2? Do they want to reach out? Do they want to reconcile? And how are they feeling without pile number 2, please? How are they feeling without pile number 2? So we've got the 2 of Cups. We've got the 10 of Wands. out, they want to reconcile. We've got the Four of Cups. And we've got the Five of Swords. And the overarching energy is temperance, I should say. Okay. Let me have a look here. I feel like, to be honest, this person, I feel like maybe for some of you this was a committed situation that came into separation. With the Ten of Pentacles here and the Hierophant, and then you've got Death in the middle of that. So the Hierophant talks about commitment, and so does the Ten of Pentacles. It's like a committed situation. So I feel like maybe something came into separation. And this person, I feel like this person wants to get the balance back with the Temperance card here. I feel like they want to get the balance back between you. Maybe there were some burdens in the situation before with the Ten of Pentacles here. So maybe with the you've got the Ten of Wands here. That can talk about being burdened, but it can also talk about the end of a tough cycle. So I feel like this person, if you've gone through a tough cycle, or it was a difficult cycle, I feel like this person does want renewal, because you've got the Death card, or Death, and then you've got, this is Death as well, isn't it? Yeah, you've got Death card. So I know you've got the Butterfly as the main card, which is about rebirth, and you can reinvent yourself. So I feel like this person definitely wants to reinvent this connection. They want reconciliation. They want it to come back. I feel like that's kind of what's going on here. And maybe they want it to be bring back balance, because in this Ten of Pentacles and in this Hierophant here particularly, they look very relaxed, don't they? And the Hierophant is about commitment, really, essentially. And your overarching energy is the Temperance, which is about balance. And it just reminds me of balance, relaxation, things being calm. So I feel like this person is working up towards reinventing this connection. That they do want to come back towards the connection. They might be thinking of maybe doing an apology or giving an apology here with the Page of Cups, because that can sometimes talk about an apology coming forwards. But the Five of Swords shows me that there was a lot of pain in maybe the breakup. The Five of Swords is a card of winners and losers. So maybe this person is thinking that there was a lot of pain in that, that there has been a lot of suffering, or maybe they're feeling that somebody's done better out of the separation than somebody else. The Four of Cups again shows a dissatisfaction. I feel like there's a dissatisfaction for them in being separate from you, that they don't like that. They may be wondering about whether you would take them back, whether you would be open to a transformation occurring with you and them, whether you would be interested in that, because this person is clearly shutting her arms off to it, closing herself off to it, underneath the Death card, which is the card of transformation. So I feel like maybe they're thinking that you might have some resistance to it, something like that. But they want to be in a committed situation with you again, because you've got the Ten of Pentacles here, which is all about, material happiness, a family situation, being completely comfortable and happy in that setup, really. And the Hierophant is also a card of commitment. They might even want marriage in some way. Now, the Two of Cups is that they see this very deep, strong connection and bond between the two of you. So they're thinking that you and them have a very strong bond. And I feel like they are, there's a lot of energy in them to begin this again, because you've got the Page of Cups, you've got the Page of Pentacles, you've got, like I say, Death coming up twice, which is all about rebirth, reinvention, rising up, in a transformed way. And because you've got the butterflies, it makes me feel that this person is feeling that they want to transform the situation, that maybe it was a committed situation with the Hierophant here that came into separation, where there was a bit of a struggle, there was a little bit of a battle. You might have even, some of you might have even gone through a divorce with this person actually, or had some kind of formal separation with the Hierophant here. But this person, you know, doesn't want to be in separation. They want balance. That's the overarching energy. And the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, what have we got underneath here? The King of Swords. We've got two that came out there. So we've got the Two of Wands and the King of Swords underneath the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is about taking slow action, moving slowly, offering something tangible. This person is reaching out and offering something tangible. So I think like this person wants to offer you something tangible again, something real, something concrete. It's like they're coming forwards to deliver that to you. Now, normally the Knight of Pentacles is about slow movement, but because this is on a broomstick, it just makes me feel it might be a bit speedier actually. So maybe they want to do it a little bit quicker than the normal pace of the Knight of Pentacles. Let me just see what we've got here. So we've got the King of Wands, and I feel like with the, not the King of Wands, the King of Swords, this person is, you know, trying to figure out how to do that. They're looking in this book, they're trying to figure out what's the best way. I feel like they want to be in charge as well. I feel like they want to be in charge of the situation. They want to make decisions. They're thinking wisely about it. Yes, I feel like there's a lot of thinking going on about you. Trying to gain wisdom. By looking at this book or by pointing at this book, trying to gain wisdom, trying to gain enlightenment. There may be one's planning or strategizing about how to maybe communicate with you. Something like that. And the Two of Wands is, again, about maybe planning action, planning to take some action here. That's kind of the Two of Wands, where you kind of lay the seed with the Ace of Wands, and then you're just going to see, you know, what action you need to take to move it forward. So I feel like this person is thinking about the action that they're going to take to come. That's why you've got energy, because I feel like it's gaining momentum. There's some sort of momentum happening within them to try to move the situation forwards in some way, to try to offer you something. Maybe for some of you to try to get back commitment, if there was commitment before in the situation. But they might be a bit worried. They might be a bit worried or a bit stressed, or thinking that you would not want it in some way, that you would be closed to it. Maybe because there were a lot of burdens in it before, it was quite heavy before. Or maybe it was quite difficult before. Maybe there were a lot of stresses and strains to it. And maybe it was quite maybe the situation ended quite bitterly as well with the Five of Swords here. Maybe there's a lot of bitterness to it. But I feel like this person wants to bring clarity into the situation as well with the King of Swords. They want to bring truth, and they want to bring clarity into the situation. And they want it to transform, probably in a more, maybe in a more honest way as well, as being a more committed way, maybe a more honest way. And healing. I mean, Temperance is also maybe about healing as well with these angel wings here. It makes me feel that maybe they want some healing in this situation, and maybe there needs to be more compromise. Maybe they're thinking there needs to be more compromise, a bit more give and take in the situation for it to heal. Something like that, for it to be more relaxed, more balanced, more happy. So in terms of astrological signs, I mean, Page of Cups could be any of the water signs of Scorpio, Cancer or Pisces. Two of Cups is Cancer. Ten of Wands is Sagittarius. Four of Cups is Cancer. Five of Swords is Aquarius. Hierophant is Taurus. Death is Scorpio. Ten of Pentacles is Virgo, and Page of Cups, Knight of Pentacles is Capricorn, Virgo or Taurus. Two of Wands, you've got Aries, and King of Swords could be any of the air signs of Libra, Aquarius or Gemini. So let's see what else we've got. What other oracle cards have we got here? Let's see. This no contact situation, how are they feeling without pile number one? In this no contact situation, how are they feeling without pile number one? So I feel like they want, you know, what they want is, you know, I feel like they do want to reach forward towards you. I feel like they do with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like they want to do it slowly. They might, and the reason why they might be doing it a bit slowly is because they might feel there's still a little bit of bitterness in the situation or a little bit of resistance from you, because they want balance. But I feel like if they move slowly, it can be more balanced. It can be done in a more balanced way rather than doing it, rushing over it quickly. Maybe there's still a few things that they need to work out about how they can do it. But they definitely do, with the Page of Cups, maybe want to offer an apology. Maybe there's an apology, or have this kind of new beginning. They want a rebirth of it. And they're kind of gathering momentum to kind of do that. What do we have here? Shelter. Okay. So maybe, you know, you and them provide them with shelter, that you know, that it's a connection which shelters them, nourishes them maybe. What else? How do they feel? And we have glimpse, and we have this huge star here, don't we? And again, we've got these two people there. I feel like they're thinking, maybe they're wishing on a star, they're wishing for you. We've got this star here. It makes me feel like these two people are looking up, and it's like a shooting star, isn't it? And you wish on a shooting star, don't you? I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera, but it's got like a star here that they're both looking at. Maybe maybe they've got an idea of how your future could be together, if it was kind of reinvented, or if it was renewed, or if it was a rebirth to it. So we're going to see what else we've got. How is pile number two's person, you know, feeling in this no contact situation about pile number two? How are they feeling about pile number two? Boundaries. Having sensible boundaries is important. So maybe there was an issue of boundaries in this situation. It's about maybe, you know, when you come back together, or they're thinking about boundaries, thinking that they need to have better boundaries, or the situation needs to have better boundaries. Maybe the boundaries were, maybe somebody crossed the line or something in this connection. Let's see what else we've got. How are they feeling without part number two? Cherish your relationship. Okay, so definitely that would go with the Two of Cups. I feel like this person does, you know, have a lot of love for you, and maybe is beginning to realise in this no contact situation that they cherish you and them, or they maybe should have cherished you and them. How are they feeling in this no contact situation, please? Dreams, and that would go with this glimpse card here. Share your dreams together and encourage each other to make them a reality. I feel like they are, you know, with this glimpse card here, maybe having, you know, there's sort of like an energy to them where they are wishing and hoping and dreaming for a transformation, for a new, maybe a new beginning here with the butterfly card here. But anyway, pile number two, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an upload, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number three, and welcome back to your reading. So today we are doing a no contact situation, and I've forgotten to put your card here. Let's do that right now. Sorry about that. This is your card that you have come into, the Pronghorn with the key. So it's a no contact situation that we're looking at. You know, we're looking at their feelings without you. How are they feeling without you right now? Is it really over, or do they want to reconnect? Do they want to reconcile? Do they want to reach out? So here we go. This is your card, and it says the action, the word that goes with it is action. And it says, now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. So that is the card that you've chosen to come in on, and also the little silver key here. So let's put that there. So I haven't pre-shuffled any oracle cards today. So let's do that right now. I just want to say thank you very much if you have subscribed, if you have liked, if you've commented. I really do appreciate that. Thanks so much. You know, means a lot to me. So thank you very much for doing that. But first of all, let's just get an oracle card out. First of all, let's just find out, you know, what are they actually feeling towards you, you know, without you. How are they feeling, you know, without you? What's their feeling now that you're in no contact? So in this situation, how is pile number 3's person feeling without pile number 3 in this no contact situation? How are they feeling without pile number 3? Oh, this one wants to come out, so let's do that. Let's see what that one is. So this is mystery. Okay, so they may be a little bit confused at the moment. Maybe their feelings of confusion, uncertainty, not sure, maybe unclear of what went wrong. Maybe the whole situation of being in no contact is a little bit of a puzzle for them. They don't understand it. Something like that. With all the purple, they might be doing a lot of thinking about it. It's reminding me of the crown chakra. There might be a lot of thinking, a lot of analysing going on. But let's see what else we've got. So in this no contact situation, how is pile number 3's person feeling without pile number 3? I feel like that one wants to come out. I feel like 2 want to come out, so I'm just going to take those 2, see what they are. So this one is, this is the High Priestess. So mystery, High Priestess. So they might be, so there's a lot of secrecy and hiddenness to it. So they might be having a lot of intuition as well about the situation, or feeling a strong kind of intuitive pull in the connection in some way still. But the High Priestess is about secret energy. So talk about no contact. I mean, this person might be really hidden from you. You know, you might not be able to access them at all, even through social media or anything like that. Mystery and High Priestess. And it's got action, hasn't it? So maybe out of this, so it's also puzzling. I feel like this person is really is really puzzled at the moment. Is kind of like they're not sure of why it's coming to separation, maybe, or why there's no contact, or they're a bit bemused really, because the High Priestess is about things being hidden. So maybe they don't understand what's gone on, what's happened. This is the Emperor. Okay, so you've got the High Priestess and the Emperor. Yeah, they feel like they want to, I feel like with the Emperor here, if it is a bit of a puzzle to them, they want to work it out. The Emperor is a card of strategy. It's a card of working things out. It's a card of taking charge. And it goes with the action here. So I think out of something that's in a no contact situation that's maybe puzzling, that's mysterious when they don't understand it, they want to take action and take charge of it in some way. Yeah, they want to be in command of it in some way. I mean, it's so funny, isn't it? Because the mystery and the High Priestess is very sort of like, you know, that kind of feminine energy, isn't it? And the action and the Emperor is very masculine. So it's kind of like a yin-yang feel to it at the moment, really. So maybe they're thinking they want it to be more balanced. It's not balanced. Being out of contact is not balanced for them. They want more balance in it. Let's see what we've got here. Let's ask. Let's use our tarot. So how are they feeling? How is pile number 3's person, you know, feeling not being in contact with pile number 3? How are they feeling without pile number 3? Oh, that one wants to come out. What is that one? The Devil. Okay, so we've got the Devil. How are they feeling without pile number 3? We've got the Sun. Feeling without pile number 3. We've got the 7 of Swords with futility. How are they feeling? And then we've got the Emperor again. Okay, and then we've got Temperance. It's funny, isn't it? I think I just said yin yang, balance, and we've got the Temperance card here. So how are they feeling without you? Now the devil, sorry, I'm just looking at these cards. I feel like at the moment they are kind of cut. There's a bit of cut-offness to them, because this is a lot. All these cards are very cut off actually as well, because the Mystery, the High Priestess, the Emperor, and the Emperor coming up twice. I feel like this person is cut off emotionally, or cut themselves off emotionally in some way from the connection. The Seven of Swords is usually a card of, again, of sort of doing the unexpected, of doing of a little bit of a trickster kind of energy. So this person that you're inquiring about might not have been very trustworthy. They might have kept things very hidden in the connection, because the Seven of Swords is also a secret energy, doing something that you shouldn't be doing. So there might have been some deceit in the connection, or some lies in the connection, or emotional distance and detachment, and I feel that's still there within them. So this person is feeling detached at the moment. They are still, and especially with the Devil card, so you've got the Seven of Swords and the Devil, which says to me that this person is possibly quite a selfish person, somebody who only does what they want when they want it. And it might be, you might have certain addictions, might have certain negative behaviours and ways of thinking, because that can be the devil energy. Yeah, so somebody who is possibly, I know the Sun is a very sunny card normally, but I'm just seeing this little childish. They might be quite childish in the way that they behave, quite yeah, quite sort of like, because this is like a little toddler, and for all of you that know about toddlers, they tend to, you know, when they want something, they want it, don't they? They haven't really developed their ability to maybe to reason or empathise or anything like that, because they're only like 1 or 2, you know what I mean? So I feel like this person's emotional development might be quite not exactly childlike, but selfish, I suppose, is what I'm saying, or maybe quite spoilt with the Devil card here and the Seven of Swords. So I feel like this person, the way they're feeling without you is that they are detached. They're thinking only really of themselves. They are, you know, very. I feel like there might be a lot of repressed emotions with them. And it's all about them. I think it's all about them and having a good time, with the Devil card and the Sun. So they just want kind of good times, really. And they don't mind what they do to get those good times. And actually the reason why you've got the Temperance card here is that this person actually needs to be more balanced. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. But I'm not sure that they're aware of that. But they need more balance. They need more... they need things to be more balanced in their lives, because at the moment they're not really balanced. They're just thinking of themselves, and their feelings are very kind of hidden or sort of repressed. They might actually have even been a mystery to you. You might not be able to read them. They may not have shared much with you. It may have all been about what they wanted. For some of you, you might have children with this person. There might have been moments of happiness with them, or kind of moments of sunshine, but because this is kind of one bright cloud amongst these kind of dark cards, really, or one bright card amongst all these dark cards. And I feel that there is possibly a lack of balance in them at the moment. But so I think for them, they for them, they might not even know how they feel. I feel like, to me, I feel like this person doesn't even know how they feel. They're sort of quite confused, and it might be because of this Devil card here, where they may be allowing themselves to be controlled by other things, you know, around self-gratification in some ways. They might not really know how to access their feelings because of that. So in terms of astrological signs, I mean, the Emperor is Aries. You've got the Emperor twice. The Sun is obviously Leo. Seven of Swords is Aquarius. And the Devil is Capricorn. Yes, there's something about this there might be some shady behaviour with this person, or them working from their sort of shadow side, if you like. And I feel like at the moment that is still kind of there. They may have some, like I said, they may have some happy memories of you, or some, yeah. But essentially, I feel like this person is kind of like governed maybe by their shadow aspect and quite detached from their emotions in some way. But anyway, let's see what else we've got. What else do we want to get out here? Let's have a look and see. So actually I might use those ones. So that is kind of how I think they're feeling. And do they, do they want to reach out? Let's just see, would they want to reach out? I mean, I think with this person, I don't feel like there's a lot of capacity for them to kind of give in a relationship. I don't think there's a huge capacity for them to do that, if I'm honest. I feel like if they do, it would be for their own ends, really. So, in terms of, because there's not much cups here, really, or many pentacles. So, how do they want to reach out? Do they want to reach out? Is it really over for them? Do they feel it's really over? Do they want to reach out? Do they feel it's really over? Do they want to reach out? So we've got decay. Okay. Decay, and I feel like, do they want to reach out? And then we've got ardor. Okay. Let's have a look. So ardor is love, or, when you like something a lot. I feel like they might have, for some of you, they might have a little bit, they might be thinking addictively about you, they might be obsessively thinking about you, but it's kind of like it might be very sort of focused on a kind of quick hit or a quick fix, really, because I feel like the situation on some levels is kind of like they're thinking it's kind of over, but they still have all these kind of, this woman's got all these kind of like flames around her, but they've still got a lot of passion towards you. So I feel like this person does have a lot of passion towards you, but it's kind of not really balanced, if you know what I mean. It's more like an addictive, there's more like an addiction towards it in some way, or towards you. It's not, it's not balanced, really. That's kind of what I would say here. But anyway, let's see what else we've got here. So look, do they want to reach out towards pile number 3? Is it really over? Do they want to reach out? Is it really over? I just think I would say with this person, maybe to just be a bit aware of them, really, or a bit wary of them, because I don't think they can access their emotions or their feelings, really. I think they're finding that, for whatever reason, there's a lot of blocks to that for them. 8 of Cups. Again, oh my goodness, you've got the Emperor 3 times. 3 times you've got the Emperor. So that is a very, very, very detached energy. So, do they want to reach out? Do they want to reconcile? We've got the 9 of Cups. And then we've got the Ace of Pentacles. And the King of Wands. Okay, so I feel like this person, in terms of whether they would... What's underneath here? The Page of Cups. I mean, I think this person... they are detached. I feel like they're very, very detached emotionally, but I feel like they do want to, so out of the dead situation, they do want to revive it again, because the 9 of Cups is a kind of wish fulfillment, and you've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is a kind of new beginning. So they do want a new beginning with you. Somebody's probably walked away from the situation and they want to, with the Emperor again, maybe strategize or take charge of the situation. I mean, the Emperor coming up 3 times is a very detached energy, but it's also an energy of making plans and strategizing, really. So I feel like this person might be strategizing a lot. So you might be surprised to know that with the mystery and the High Priestess here. But they do see the connection as a wish fulfillment. But I just think for you, because you've got the Seven of Swords and the Devil here, it just makes me feel that this person is maybe somebody that you'd have to really, they'd kind of have to really prove to you that you could trust them. Because there might be some serious issues around trust, around an ability to connect emotionally. So although you are a wish fulfillment for them, my sense is that they also could be incredibly controlling, because you've got the Emperor coming up 3 times and the Devil. So that's a very controlling energy, or they are being controlled maybe by sort of negative behaviours or patterns or ways of doing things. So you'd have to be really clear with them on your boundaries, I think, if they came towards you again. I do think they want to come towards you again, because you've got the Page of Cups, which is about, you know, a message of love or an apology or something like that coming towards you, and it goes with the whole card here, which is action. So I feel like they do want to take action towards you. They do want to kind of, you know, out of the decay, maybe out of the situation that has died. They want to bring, you know, they want to bring it back. But I just think, because you've got the King of Wands here as well, so the King of Wands again is about passion, it's about fire, it's about, you know, the King of Wands is a very charismatic character, somebody where they feel a lot of attraction for you. So I feel like this person feels a lot of attraction for you, and they feel there's a lot of chemistry in the connection. But I just think that they're quite detached as well emotionally. So when you're in a relationship with them, they might be quite controlling, they might be quite detached, or they might keep their feelings really repressed. So it might be quite hard to connect with them emotionally. But they do want to reconnect, it would seem. But I feel like if you're going to get back with them, you need to really be strong on your boundaries. And also just, it needs to be more balanced with the Temperance card here. And I feel because they've got the Emperor twice, they'd have to really work hard on opening their heart a little bit, because they might be quite closed off, and almost certainly with the Devil card here, closed off. And also rebuild trust, because there might be some issues around trust in this connection. So I feel like this person, you know, you'd have to really, like I say, be good on your boundaries and make sure that they prove to you that you can trust them. But you'd need to be aware. With the High Priestess here, you'd need to be wise. You'd need to trust your intuition with this person. So I think the other thing to say here, pile number 3, is to trust your intuition with this person. If your intuition is telling you that they are not right for you, then you want to listen to that. I think, because of the, you know, the cards that you've got up here. But for them, I feel they do want to come back. They do want to make contact. In some way, because you've got all these 4 cards here that are very positive. So I think, you know, maybe somebody left the situation, because it comes right under the Devil, because of, you know, poor behaviour, or the way in which somebody was behaving, negative behaviours or negative thought patterns, or selfish behaviour in some way. So somebody left it. Maybe you left the situation because of that. But in terms of astrological signs, I mean, the Devil is, I think I said those ones, didn't I? So the 8 of Cups is Pisces, Emperor is Aries, 9 of Cups is Pisces again, Ace of Pentacles could be any of the earth signs of Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo, King of Wands could be any of the fire signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Page of Cups, any of the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. So let's see if we've got any other cards here for you before we leave you. Pile number 3. How's pile number 3's person feeling without pile number 3 in this no contact situation, please? What have we got here? Love. Love conquers all. Okay. What else have we got? We've got 2 here. Let's get these out. Telepathic, close soul connections are harmoniously synchronized, creating moments of telepathy. I did say at the beginning, I think, with the High Priestess, that maybe there was a little bit of a psychic link, or they felt there was a little bit of a psychic link between the two of you. Synchronicity, a divine soul counterpart relationship, is blessed with amazing moments of synchronicity. So pile number 3, that has been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an upload. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.